No, but I love the name Mr. F because the first thing I thought of was Arrested Development.
Yeah.
And
Mr. F.
Oh, was there a reference on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that was an intentional reference, but
Yeah, we don't know if they got the
Yeah.
name from that, but that's what
that's the first
we
thing.
ran with.
You're hoping.
The show posters from Arrested Development.
Yeah, we did a
pretty
whole
good.
Arrested Development themed
Yeah.
poster. So yeah, if you're listening, please come out Friday, February 21st at the Rudyard Kipling to hear Cher Vaughn, who recently just came out with an EP. She's on our show last
she's
week.
fantastic.
And Mr. F from Albany, New York.
Yeah, should be a good show.
$5. It's only $5.
And it's at the Rud. Just come
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm tuned up.
Awesome.
Sorry for the delay.
No worries.
This song's called The Moment. Gonna let this follow you around. Walk in your footsteps, hold your hand. Whisper in your ear, tell you to beware. When there's nothing there, not a thing to fear. You're not living in, but for the moment. You're not living in, but for the moment. You're not living in, but for the moment. You're not living in, but for the moment.
The Moment by Tender Mercy, live from a basement on a hill. So can you remind us of your upcoming show and the name of your new EP?
The name of the new EP is As Someone Else, You Embrace the Moment in Us. And my show is Thursday, February 20th at the Rudyard Kipling with Alex Smith from Lydia Burrell and Amy O from Bloomington, Indiana.
Awesome. So is that kicking off your tour?
It is, yes. It's going to be like a Southwest.
Okay. Like what cities?
Run.
Yeah. Are you thinking?
St. Louis, Missouri, Columbia, Missouri. Where do I go from there? I don't have it memorized. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to end up in Texas.
Nice. What part?
Denton, Houston,
That's-
Austin, Houston, and then up through Tennessee, I believe.
Nice.
Cool.
We
Yeah.
have some good friends in Denton.
Yeah, we
so
used to
I'll
hang out in
send them
Denton
your
quite a
way.
bit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you
About-
guys from?
Dallas.
Yeah, well, we
Dallas.
lived in a suburb of Dallas called McKinney, which is about 30 minutes from Denton.
Okay.
Yeah, and I went to school at UNT, which is in Denton.
UNT,
So, Mhm,
University
of North Texas.
North Texas,
Yeah.
okay.
So I have quite a little group of friends out there, so
Okay.
I'll send them a little
Yeah.
invite if you have like a
Yeah.
Facebook thing.
Definitely.
That'll be awesome.
Definitely.
So have you toured before?
I have. About a year ago, I did about a week up north, and then I'm doing out-of-town stuff like Chicago, Milwaukee.
Just hitting some stuff that isn't too
yeah, regional
far.
weekend
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. That's the best way to go. So how'd you plan for this tour?
I've got a booking agent that helps me out, my friend
Nice.
Tony. Yeah,
Awesome.
he's been singing and playing and touring for, gosh, like probably 10 years, if not longer.
Okay.
And he's really got it down, and he's a great guy. He's somebody I can really trust, which is really hard to come by in the music business.
Absolutely.
And he knows of enough places and promoters. He knows where to put me, where to send
Yeah.
me, which
That's
is
nice.
more than half the battle.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, he knows exactly where I should go. So
That's awesome.
I trust him implicitly.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, out of town shows are so hard to book, at least from personal experience, just because, like, you know, it's a completely different market and area,
Yeah.
and
Totally.
getting local support and all that stuff
Yeah.
it's challenging.
Finding your audience is tough, especially when you're playing kind of outsider music.
Yeah.
It can be tough to track down a nice place to play. And,
Yeah.
you know, is there going to be an audience or not?
Exactly.
Most of the time there isn't. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So what is like your favorite part about touring?
Well, I'm a pretty solitary person. So I think I really enjoy the driving.
Yeah.
Being by myself and driving. It's good for, I do a lot of writing.
Okay.
Because I, you know, like anybody, well, I shouldn't say like everybody, but if you're generally, the time between cities is 3 or 4 hours, you know, at least
Yeah.
that's what you hope to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it can get pretty relaxing if you're in the car for 3 or 4 hours. It's kind of like you're on the highway, just kind of.
Oh, I love it.
So you're
Definitely.
relaxed, and you know it's good for writing. Like things come
Yeah.
out. And
Mhm.
I like driving in general, even just like around town,
Yeah.
which I know is like environmentally ridiculous,
Yeah.
but I can't help it. So yeah, it's good for. I think that's what I like about it. It's, you know, even though.
Kind of therapeutic, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Strange as that sounds,
Yeah.
that's exactly
I
how.
totally understand.
Yeah, I like it as well, but most people would probably be like, what are you,
Yeah,
insane?
totally,
like 3 hours in a car by yourself.
Right. And
I
most
drove-
people hate traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drove like recently 16 hours by myself to
Ooh.
Florida,
Whoa.
like southern Florida.
Like all in one 16
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a go-getter.
Okay, you're serious. I thought I was serious. You're
No,
more
I
serious.
just wanted to knock it out. I
Okay.
had family I was going to see, and I was like, I only have a short amount of time. I'm in for the long haul.
Were you leaving from all this snow and ice and going down?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness. No,
Yeah.
it
Well, that
wasn't.
would
It
be a good
wasn't too
motivator.
treacherous yet. Yeah.
Yeah, this was some months ago.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, it was like back in November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too recently. So what are some favorite local venues that you like to play?
I like the Haymarket Whiskey Bar.
Yeah.
I like the New Vintage.
Awesome. Have yet to be there. Go
Oh,
there.
really?
We have
Yeah.
we have a show coming up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
March
really got to check
2nd,
it out.
I believe we're playing.
Definitely.
Awesome.
There's also a a new venue opening. Well, that's already opened. They've had a few shows.
Mhm.
They're called Dreamland.
Okay.
And they've taken over where the Dreamland Theater was.
I'm not familiar.
It is right behind Decca.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And Joel Hunt is helping to run it along with Tim Barnes.
Awesome.
They both have partnered in this, and they are, I think, two the most knowledgeable persons of like outsider music, or you could call it experimental music,
Yeah.
or just other music in town. They're the best guys
Awesome.
for things like that, and I think they're going to be doing more than that, because I think
Yeah.
they're looking to probably do 7 days a week there.
Nice.
Groups.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's going to be, if not the next great place in town, it's going to be a great place for
It's
a very
always
long time.
So exciting to hear, like, when new venues and stuff like that,
Yeah.
opportunity for
Yeah.
people to go out and have new crowds hear, I guess, different crowds maybe
Yeah.
hear their music. So that's exciting. So what would you say is like your best experience as a musician?
My best experience as a musician. I think it's to come. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
on this tour. I am a big fan of, and I was a big fan of this person's work before this opportunity presented itself. Her name is Emily Cross. She goes under the title Cross Record.
Okay.
And I've been listening to her stuff for a while, long enough to be, it was one of my favorites of last year.
Nice.
And I'll be playing with her in Austin, Texas.
Very
So
nice.
I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm also playing with, are you familiar with the group Dark, Dark, Dark?
Nope.
There's a woman, I don't remember her name in that group, but she plays solo under the title Fugitive. And that's another thing. I had heard it and was like, this is totally amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tony, sent me an email. He's like, you're going to be open for Fugitive in St.
How
Louis. I'm like,
exciting.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man, this guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
Like, he
So,
knows his stuff.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Totally. So yeah, I was like, that's going to be a pretty big thing for me.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Nice.
congratulations.
Yeah.
I
Thank
can't
you.
wait when you come back and to hear about your tour and stuff.
yeah.
That's awesome that you're going down kind of where I'm from. And
Yeah. I've never been to Texas, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested
I
to
love Denton. I'll have to give you a list of all the places
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
hit up, like food
Austin
and
is
stuff.
great as well.
And we're
Austin's
actually,
just a blast. We're about to go for South by. We do every
Oh,
year.
nice.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
it is one of my
it's-
favorite places.
Yeah, it's great.
Music scene there's awesome.
It really reminds me a lot of like it's a lot bigger, obviously,
Yeah.
but Louisville's just, I don't know, I see similarities in them, the people and
I've heard that.
and the
Absolutely.
scene.
I've heard
Yeah.
that.
the network, the music culture
Yeah.
there is very, very similar. Well, I would love to hear maybe one more song.
Yeah,
Do we
take
have
us
time
out.
for one more song? Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
thanks for
coming
coming
to hang
on.
out.
Thanks for having me.
Next
Really
week,
appreciate it.
next week we'll have murals on. And
yeah.
so we're really excited about that. So tune in next week. Thank you so much, Tender Mercy. Make sure you pick up his new EP. What are you gonna play
As
for?
someone else.
I was
You
gonna let
embraced the
you.
moment in us. I saved you.
Thanks.
This next song is the last song on the EP. It's called In Us. It's all in us. It's all in us. It's all in us. No God, no hero, no gods, no heroes. It's all in us. It's all in us. It's all in us. It's all in us. No guides, no hero, no guides, no heroes. Wow, that hour flew by. Wow.